to go free and fair and Jega-hearted, credible, then we have a better future. But if not, I think that to this question, what really answers the question is the upcoming election.
Yeah.
If Buhari goes out of seats, then
If the youths are going to be
our
wise
politics
enough
is
to
good.
vote
Yeah,
without collecting.
true,
Yes.
true. But if Buhari does not, if he remains in power, then I mean, it's still bad because it means that the youths have not even learned their
Your
lesson.
lessons. Like one of my friends said, she's from Greece. She said, "Girl, things keep happening, but the problem humans are having is that we are not learning
Yeah.
from everything that is happening."
Mhm.
Okay, now, guys, we are about to wrapping up this video. Aki, I want to start with you. What is your advice regarding the topic importance of politics in the secondary school curriculum? What is that advice that you want the viewers to know or you want them to hear today that you're giving out to them regarding politics? What is your advice to them? Yes. Anyone watching you from anywhere, any part of the world, anyone that will be seeing this video, it might be a political teacher, a government parastatal. We don't know whoever this video will get to, but what is your advice to them regarding the importance of politics? Because we really need to understand what this politics is all about. Sorry to say, let's assume I didn't come to Georgia Tbilisi to come and study international relations where I'm being like everything that has to do with politics. I wouldn't have even understood what is happening. Some people are just, they are sitting down, they don't know what is happening. The leader is the leader. Sometimes, like, people don't even understand what is happening because nobody taught them and nobody, like, no knowledge. They're just sitting down. What is happening today? Just like moping around. So, what is your advice to them before we wrap up this video?
I think my advice would be it's not well. Let me start by saying like they should improve, they should add it to the curriculum, and they should like try a better way or a fun way to add politics into like the curriculum, because like I said, the first subject that you are introduced to politics in your life is from social studies. Then you do social studies from primary school to GS3. Then when you get to SS1, then that's when you go into government, like you start learning main government.
They are not even teaching us, they are not even
They are just telling you history, so they have to like expand everything and it needs to be updated.
Exactly.
But first thing I want to say is this, like foundation is always very important. You understand?
Yeah.
Like for when I was in primary school, secondary school, I'm from like, since I was in primary school, I knew like I liked science. I have to like it because my parents are in the field and all that. And again, it wasn't. I liked social studies because it was like an easy subject. You learn some kind of things, but it needs to be fun. They need to update it. Like for example, like in the primary school sector now, like when they used to teach us, one thing about Macaulay in Abdul. I think there should be like something like a coloring book or a comic book that it just have pictures. Kids in primary school learn faster with pictures because all these things can be boring. You understand? So there should be like a book. You understand, like picture book that should have like the president of the country, the House of Rep, the governor of the state.
Our people, glorifying our people.
Yeah, it just that's for the primary school sector. So when they are seeing that, like they've been seeing that maybe since like primary 3 or primary 2 to like primary 5. They have the picture in their head. They know some names. You understand? So by the time they get to like secondary school and they start teaching them little proper things, you understand? It's like I know. Nobody told me about Macaulay in secondary school. It's that about Macaulay that they told me since primary school. I still know. Even you understand? So they should improvise on the way they will teach and update. They should be telling them, like in secondary school now, in government and all these things, when they will teach real politics, the children should know whose people and whose parents were stealing all the money or have stolen all the money in the country. You understand? So it's important.
For coming to you, like, what is your advice to the viewers? What do you have to tell them regarding the topic we're talking about, importance of politics? Yes, what do you have to tell them? Because people really need to know and need to understand. You know, like, they've capitalized it like politics is just for a particular set of people.
Yeah.
It's not like that. Until I started studying it, I never knew. You see? I studied it and I came to when I going through this class every time politics. Currently, we're even having a course called comparative politics where we have to like compare political whatever in different political institutions in different countries and all that. So when you start comparing, making these comparisons, guys, you find out that Nigerian politics is like we've not started. We're yet to wake up from the slumber. So, what is your advice to anyone viewing this video today regarding the importance of politics in the secondary school curriculum? Yes.
Well, politics is not just appointing delegates to teach us. I mean, to make decisions for us in the House of Parliament or our various legislative bodies. Yeah, it is also, it is most importantly, it is appointing people that will make economic decisions for us. And if we don't get involved in people that are making economic decisions for us, how do we strive? How do we prosper as a country? So everybody should get involved in politics. And also, the politics that should be taught in secondary school should be more of contemporary politics and also the archaic politics, so that our knowledge of about Macaulay and our knowledge of Goodluck Jonathan or Buhari would be the same thing. Because most of it now we know more about the past leaders. We don't know the current leaders, as my brother here said. Yeah. So we need to understand, we need to change our curriculum to fit in the modern day curriculum, just similar to what we're doing in university, because in our universities we're doing more of how we see the life today and everything. But back in school we did history, no current situation, and that's what is more important. The high school, secondary school curriculum should be changed to blend in with current situation and happenings in the country. Yeah.
All right, my viewers, thank you so much. I really want to say thank you. If today is the very first time you're clicking my video, guys, you're most welcome. I really want to say thank you. Like I said in the previous videos, we'll be like talking about a whole lot of different topics. You say, yeah, the name of the talk show is Exploring the World. Yeah, so why are you talking about politics? I'm talking about politics because I have a leader that is governing me. And I belong to a country called Nigeria, which I'm a citizen of. And most of the things going on in the country, we don't like it. And we need to change it because we are the future of the country. And how do you change what is happening in the political, institution of your country when, one, you don't even have the knowledge of what is happening. When you don't have the knowledge, automatically you're paralyzed because you cannot do anything. Your hands are tied. You don't even know what to say. Some people don't even know that the government has to there should be separation of powers in the government. We have the executive, the judiciary, the legislative, how to do their job. Everybody just think everything is just Buhari. When you don't have the knowledge, you will not know that it's not Buhari that have to carry everything. Other people have to do other things. And when these arms of government are not functioning properly, that's why you see that there are a whole lot of corruption which we are facing today, because somebody that is meant to do the law will not going to execute the law. True. The judicial body will not do what they are going to do. The legislative body will not be able to impose the law. There are a whole lot of things. People, because there are no checks and balances, and people are just doing whatever they like. But if from the onset you have a clear understanding into your secondary school curriculum and you're coming up with it and you're like, oh, this is how it should be, and when you get to secondary school, university, you already have the knowledge what is happening in the country, then it will help you as an individual and the youth of a country to like make your decision. This is what I want. So at the age of 18, 19, or let's say 20, you should be able to say, okay, this is who I'm voting for. Without somebody even coercing you to do that. This is who I want to vote for, and this is the reason why I want to vote for. It's so sometimes I think it will also give the citizen a sense of belongings. Knowledge is power. So that you will not like at the time take money to vote for the wrong person, because you know that the decision you're making it will affect your economy. When the economy is affected, it's affecting your school, it's affecting your parents' salary, everything is affected. So in order for we to be able to make the best decision as individual. So thank you so much, guys.
Can I add something? Can I add something?
Sure, you should.
Okay. Yeah. One more thing. I'd like to say that we can see countries like Australia, even Oregon in the United States. In Oregon, if you have a driver's license, then you are eligible to vote. In Australia, if you don't vote, you need to pay about 20 Australian dollars or so. Wow. So I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing that they are making voting compulsory. But what is more important is the voters' idea. The voters, do they have the reasonable depending on your country, if your country is liberal thinking, do they have the liberal thinking to make your country prosper? Because if you're only charging them for if you're only giving them fine for not voting, most of them might go there and not vote for anybody, or most of them can go there and vote for someone stupid and mediocre. So the most important thing is let us put this education into schools. Let everybody be aware of this, because I mean, giving fine is not just going to solve anything. It might go a long way by giving you enough voter turnout during elections, but I mean, ideologically, you just get the mediocre. You get something like what's the UK? I mean, Brexit. You get something like a Brexit situation, and I'm surprised that Donald Tusk said that they have a special place in hell for them. But we'll find out that. But whoever goes to hell, we'll find out.
Alright, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much,
Alright.
guys. Thank you so much, guys. Like, I wanted to shake you before.
Alright.
Thank you for coming. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks for
guys
having me.
amazing. Yes, yeah. Like, they did justice to the topic. Before I go, people, politics is for everyone because you are under a leader. You are under people that are leading you. Don't forget, it's the nation's wealth. Everything is the nation which you are a citizen of. So if it's mishandled or mismanaged, you're affected. So I want to say thank you so much for watching my video again. It's your great faith. Remain connected and stay tuned. Don't forget to click that notification button because a whole lot of amazing videos are going to come your way. And thank you so much because like it's weekend, to have a nice weekend and God bless you all. Thank you. And good night.
Peace.
Bye.